here from Pilates First. So this is going to be a nice 30-minute workout, full body, using no equipment. Just all you need is your mat. So you can lie on your back for me there, on the mat first. Your arms just relax next to your side, palms facing open. Have your feet parallel hip width apart there. And then we're in neutral, so you have just a little bit of a space under the back. Take an inhale. As you exhale, just tucking through with the pelvis. Contract the glutes, curling up. You want to flatten the abs, close the ribs, the arms nice and relaxed. Curling back down, rounding in the back, flexing the spine, controlling it to neutral. Tucking the pelvis, exhale, curling up, contracting the glutes tight at the top. Slowly curling down, rounding in the back, control it to neutral. Nice. Tucking through and exhale, curling up all the way, squeezing tight. Inhale and exhale, curling down, rounding back to neutral. We do one more, tucking through, curling up nice and high, keeping it there, those abs holding on. Contract the glutes a little bit more. 10, contracting, 9, squeezing, 8, exhale, 7, contracting, 6, exhale, 5, squeezing, 4, exhale, 3, nice, squeeze, 2, contracting tight. Now holding on with the right glute, bring your left leg up to 90 degrees off of the floor. Extend the legs straight up and away to the ceiling. Contract the right glute. 10, contracting, 9, exhale, 8, squeezing, 7, the left hip stays high, squeezing, 5, contracting, 4, exhale, 3, squeezing, 2, contracting the glute, bend the leg, place it down, tuck a bit more, lift a little higher. We do the other side, leg comes up, focusing on the left glute, extend it up and away, left glute contracting, 10, squeezing, 9, exhale, 8, the right hip a bit higher, 7, squeezing, 6, exhale, 5, contracting, 4, nice, squeeze, 3, exhale, 2, contracting tight, bend the leg, place it down, pelvis a little bit higher, take an inhale, exhale, curling down, rounding in the back, control it to neutral. The legs straight along the mat there, arms to the ceiling with the palms facing one another. We're going to be reaching a little bit out of the shoulders, the arms can be just about shoulder width is fine. Inhale, come up with your chest, pause for a second, and then roll up. All the way, you can stay rounded and reach as far forward as you can, just to give it a stretch out, the shoulders up, the ears, and then slowly curling down, rounding in the back, the abs control you down, arms reaching up to the ceiling, nice. Inhale, up with your chest, and then exhale, rolling up, staying rounded, we can reach forward, stay rounded. The shoulders up, the ears, yes, scooping them down, and then slowly curling down, rounding in the back again, going through each vertebra, arms reaching up and away. Inhale, coming up, we do 2 more, and exhale, rolling up, reaching forward, give it a nice stretch out, the legs dead straight, and then slowly curling down, round the back, the abs holding on and controlling you down, arms up and away. Last one, inhale up with your chest and exhale, curling up, reaching forward, give it a little bit of a stretch out. Now sitting up tall in the spine, re-stack the spine nice and tall. Your hands behind your head, we can interlace your fingers. Have your hands in the middle of your head, so not too high, not too low. Elbows just in the corners of the eyes there, so a little bit ahead. Rotate your upper body to the right side, the legs nice and still. Just do a little twist to that side. 10, twisting, 9, shoulders heavy, 8, twisting, 7, using the obliques, 6, and feeling the spine, rotate, 5, twisting, 4, exhale, 3, twisting, 2, and 1. Back to the middle, keeping the shoulders heavy. Over to the other side, nice and tall. Watch that the legs don't slide too much. Here we go. Little twist, 10, twisting, 9, exhale, 8, reaching, 7, twisting, 6, exhale, 5, twisting, 4, reaching, 3, nice, last 2, and 1. Back to the middle, keeping your hands behind your head. Tuck, curl, back and down, about halfway, so rounding in the back. Where it's difficult for the abs, keep the back rounded, so shorter. Bring your right leg into your chest, 90 degrees off the floor. Place that leg back down again. Straight leg up. We do the same side. Same side. Lifting up, 4, and lower down. Abs in, 3, and control back. Shoulders heavy, 2, and resisting, lifting up, keep the leg lifted, rotate to the right side again, little twist to that side, 10, twisting, 9, right oblique, 8, and you feel that hip flexor, 7, twisting, 6, the shoulders heavy, 5, exhale, 4, keeping the back rounded, 3, twisting, 2, and 1, back to the middle, lower the leg, come up tall just for a second. We do the other side, curling down and back halfway, where it's challenging for you, but not where you feel your lower back. Bring the left leg up, keeping a tuck in the pelvis, placing it back down again, lifting up, 4, lower down, drawing up, 3, and control back, abs are in, 2, and resisting, lifting off, keeping it lifted, rotate to the left side, little twist, 10, left oblique, 9, twisting, 8, nice reach, 7, exhale, 6, twisting, 5, abs in, 4, twisting, 3, exhale, 2, and 1, back to the middle, lower the leg, coming up nice and tall. Good, relaxing the arms. We can bend the legs, just put the soles of the feet together. Let the knees just flop open, so the bottom of the feet together. And then bring your feet a bit closer to you. Just round your spine for a second, just to give it a little stretch out. So give those hip flexors a little bit of a break. And then coming up nice and tall again. Good. Putting your hands behind you on the mat, a little bit away from you, so give yourself some space, and your hands as wide as the mat. The legs are ahead of you. We can have the legs bent, feet on the mat, and then the feet fairly close to one another. Roll your chest and shoulders open already. The abs are in. Now lifting your pelvis up nice and high. You want to look straight ahead of you. Don't look to the ceiling. Roll the shoulders open. And then slowly lower the pelvis down again, hinging it down. So we don't want to round or curl. So you can just take the pelvis straight down to the floor. There we go. Lifting up, you want to open the chest and shoulders, chin in, and then slowly lower down, hinging. So you'll get quite a stretch down the front of the arms and in the shoulder joint. Lifting up, we do 3 more. Really open the shoulders, try to squeeze them at the back. And then hinging the pelvis back down. Last 2, lifting up the glutes, hold the abs are in, and then hinging back down again. Last 1, lifting up, shoulders open, keeping it there. 5, holding it. 4, pushing up and away. 3, nice. Last 2, hinging the pelvis back down. Slowly bringing your arms forward ahead of you. We can shuffle a bit towards the front edge of your mat, so you have some space behind you. Your arms are going to be ahead of you just to start. The legs can stay bent. Have your heels together, toes apart, the feet as close to you as you can. So you can bring it a bit closer. Holding on to the outside of the ankles with your hands. Your arms go on the outside, and then hold on to the ankles. Lift the legs or the feet just off of the floor. So you're going to lean a bit back, the legs just off. Yes, holding it there, it doesn't need to be high. Your chin in, your spine is rounded. Then we're going to roll back just onto your shoulders, roll back, come up, and balance. So try not to get stuck at the back. So you got to use a bit of abs, but also a tiny bit of momentum. Rolling back, just a nice massage in the spine. Coming back up, we can stay rounded. Rounding back, and exhale, come up, and balance. Nice. Rounding, pull back, exhale, come up, and balance. 2 more. Rounding, exhale, come up, and balance. Good. Last one. Rounding, exhale, come up, balance, hold it. Placing your feet down, releasing it. Turning around onto your hands and knees there. We can be a bit towards the front edge of your mat, just so you have a little bit of space. Staying slightly lifted out of your shoulders, but without rounding your spine. You just want to keep it extended. Extend one leg straight out on the mat. You can curl the toes in. The abs hold the other leg straight out as well. Just keep it there. 5. Holding it. 4. Last 3. Exhale. 2. Take the pelvis to the ceiling now as high as you can. You want to think of extending in your spine, and it almost feels like you're dropping into the shoulders towards the mat. And then take it just back to front support again, to where we were. Yeah, just to there, staying out of the shoulders. Pelvis goes up to the ceiling. Think of trying to arch here, sticking the other way, arch the back, there we go. And then going back down, staying up and out of the shoulders. Nice. Pelvis up to the ceiling, extending in the spine again, there we go. And then lower back down, staying out of the shoulders, good. Lifting up, the abs holding on, keeping it there. And then lower back to front support. Last one. Lifting up into that pike position. Hold it. And then lower back to front support. One leg in. Other leg in. Just release it for a second. You can push back in your rest position. Just give it a little stretch out. If you feel your wrist quite a bit at all in this one, you can always go onto your elbows. Okay. Back on your hands and knees. Your hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. Curl the toes in already to start. Just have your knees and feet about hip width. So we want to tuck the pelvis, but without rounding your upper back. So literally just the upper back. Now lift the knees, both knees off, about 5 centimeters. Keep it there. 5. Holding it. 4. Out of the shoulders. 3. Nice. Hold it. 2. Bring the right leg into your chest off the floor. Keeping it at 5. Hold it. 4. The other knee stays the same. Holding it. 2. And 1. Place it down. Left leg comes in. Holding it. 5. Abs in. 4. Nice. Last 3. Holding it. 2. Place it down. 1 more each side. Right leg in. Holding it. 5. Keeping it. 4. Nice. Last 3. Exhale. 2. Place it down. Other leg in. Keeping it. 5. Holding it. 4. Lifting. 3. Exhale. 2. Place it down. Lower the knees down. Pushing back in your rest position again. Again, just give it a little stretch out. Okay, and then coming upright with the upper body. We can be on your knees, but you can be sideways so you can face towards the camera. So upright and on your knees. Okay. Your knees right next to each other just to start. Put your right hand on the floor next to you, a little bit away from you. Okay, your top arm to the ceiling, and then the top leg straight out along the mat in line with the side. Yes. Staying a little bit lifted out of the hip and a little bit lifted out of the shoulder. So everything is in alignment like you're in a toaster, everything nice and straight. Just lifting the top leg as high as you can. Dead straight leg, keeping it in line so you can move it a bit back, the leg. Lower the leg, back down. So that leg will want to go forward because it wants your hip to work, but we want the glutes to work. Lifting up, dead straight, 9. And lower, so both glutes should work, even the bottom one. Lifting up, 8. And controlling, back down. Lifting up, out of the shoulders, 7. And lower down, dead straight, lift, 6. In arm, controlling back. Exhale, lifting up, 5. and lower down, reach away, 4, and resisting down, tucking just a bit, lifting up, 3, and lower down, exhale left, 2, and lower back, reach away, keep it dead straight, keeping a slight tuck in the pelvis, tiny lift higher with that leg, 10, draw, 9, nice, reach, 8, from the glute, 7, drawing up, 6, keeping it in line, 5, with the rest of the body, 4, drawing up, 3, abs in, 2, last set, little left, 10, draw up, 9, lifting, 8, out of the bottom shoulder, 7, left, 6, exhale, 5, drawing up, 4, lifting, 3, exhale, 2, lifting up, straight leg, lower that leg down, releasing it. Good. Other side, we can swap over. So both glutes should work. The bottom one might actually work more than the top one. Yeah. Top arm up and away. We're a little bit out of the shoulder, the abs hold. Everything nice and straight. And then lifting the leg up, dead straight knee, keeping it in line. Lower that leg back down, lifting up, 9. In arm, lower down, abs in, 8. And control back, reach away, 7. And resisting, lifting up, 6. In arm, control down, reaching, 5. And resisting, drawing up, 4. And lower back, dead straight, 3. And resisting, lifting up, 2. In our lower back, drawing up, staying out of the bottom hip, little left, 10, draw, 9, from the glutes, 8, leg a bit back, 7, drawing up, 6, left up, 5, reaching, 4, dead straight, 3, tucking slightly, 2, 1 more, set, little left, 10, reaching, 9, dead straight, 8, lifting, 7, nice, reach, 6, abs, hold on, 5, lifting, 4, exhale, 3, reaching, 2, lifting up, straight leg, lower that leg down, releasing it. Good, lying on your stomach on your mat there. Okay, we can just take your arms up to 90 degrees, so they're bent. You're going to have the palms facing downwards. You're going to get the feeling of your elbows reaching away from one another so that the shoulders are nice and flat at the back. Chin is in, your head just a little bit off the floor, just to start. The abs contracting slightly. You're going to contract the abs without pushing with your legs or contracting your glutes, just the abs. Now take it in arm, exhale, lift your upper body a little bit higher. Your arms can stay on the floor, but we're not pushing up with the arms. Your arms are fairly relaxed. And then lower back down, your head just hovering slightly off. Pull the abs in, lifting up. Yeah, just to there. You don't want to go too high and go into an arch. So you can tuck a bit more. Tuck here, not here. And then lower back down. There we go. Lifting up, pulling the abs in. So get the feeling of pushing your chest to the top edge of your mat, but without arching the lower back. Chin in slightly as well. And then lower, back down. So you make your range a little bit less. Okay? Lifting up, the abs hold on. So go a little lower instead of too high. And then resisting, back down again. Lifting up, 4, just to there is fine. Nice. And then resisting down. So you're working in the upper back. Mostly, not too much in the lower back for this one. Lifting up, 3, keeping those shoulders apart, arms relaxed, resisting, back down again, abs are in, then lifting up, 2, just to there because then the arch happens, and resisting, back down, last one, lifting slightly, hold it there. Now we're going to hover your arms just off the floor, lower the arms back down, keeping the height in the upper back. Lifting off, 9, in arm, lower back, lifting just off his spine, 8, not too high, and lower. Keep the elbows just a bit ahead of the shoulders, lifting up, 7, and lower down. Abs are in, lifting up. 6. Inhale, control. So the upper back should be working quite a bit. Lifting up. 5. And resisting down. Exhale, lifting up. 4. And lower down. Nice. Chin is in, lift. 3. Inhale, controlling back. Abs hold, lifting. 2. And lower back, lifting. 4. Take your arms a little lower so they're just off the floor. Turn the palms inwards to face one another. Now try lift your forearms only a little bit higher. The elbows stay there. Lower the forearms down so the upper back is working even more now. Lifting the forearms up, releasing it slightly, lifting it up. Get those shoulders apart, releasing it. Lifting up. 4. Inhale, control back. Drawing up, elbows away. 3, and resisting, lifting up. 2, and releasing, lifting up. Try and reach those elbows a bit more away. Lower the arms down, lower the upper body down. Release it. Quite a bit of back right in the middle, around the shoulders. We can stay there, your arms down next to your side. Bending the legs in that position, both legs can bend, and then grab either foot behind your back with your hand, so you can grab it by the ankles. Yeah. Your chin in, your head just a little bit off the floor. You can grab your foot a bit lower down there. Yeah. The abs contracting. Lift your upper body as much as you can. Lift the legs off as well. Keep your chin in. You want to really roll your shoulders open so that front of the body is getting a stretch, and then releasing it back down, your head just slightly off. Yeah. Lifting up, roll the shoulders open, nice and high, and then releasing it slightly down. Good. We just do 3 more. Lifting up, rolling the shoulders open, getting a nice stretch, releasing it slightly down. Good. Last 2. Lifting up, extending in the spine, chin stays in. Resisting, back down again. Last 1, lifting up, just giving it a stretch out, keeping it there. 5, hold it. 4, nice. Last 3, the lower back will work. 2, perfectly fine. 1, releasing it, back down. 1 leg down, and the other leg down. Push back in your rest position, just to give it a little stretch out. The back work quite a bit there. The knees can be a bit wider than hip width, and just reach the arms far away. Your glutes nice and low. Feel like the hips and the glutes are reaching in one direction, and the arms are going forward and away. Just to give it a nice stretch out. Okay, and then releasing back up. We're going to lie on your back again, on your mat. You can lie with your legs bent or straight out, whichever is comfortable. And then have your arms just relax next to your side, arms facing open. Chin in slightly. We can just rotate your head a bit over to the right side. Just a nice free movement. Bring it back to the middle. And then going over to the other side, giving it a stretch. Inhale, back to the middle. We do 1 more each side, over to the right side. Bringing it back to the center. And then over to the other side. Bringing it back to the middle. Just keeping everything relaxed. The arms open, the legs flopping open. Just taking a nice deep inhale. And relax. Exhale. Let the body just sink down. Nice deep inhale. And relax. Exhale. Last 1, nice deep inhale, and relax, exhale. We can slowly open your eyes, then we are done.